angel wings, I told the devil. Angel wings, I told the devil.
What's going on, guys? Boss Girl here with another Borderlands 3 build video. Today we're rediscussing Fl4k's strongest build, which is the RakkStab. I've already made a video regarding this build like 1 or 2 months ago, but with a few changes with the build, just a few. And before getting into the details of the build, please consider liking and subscribing and hit that notification bell for more videos to come. Alright, so let's get right into the build. Okay, so now for the gear, all we need is a Guardian Angel, with the anointment on action, skill, and melee damage is increased by 100%. I have a clockwork rest here, just in case our pet gets downed, so that we'll be able to revive him. The Face Puncher and the Blade Fury. Also, this is just an in-case weapon, just in case we get into fight for your life and our pet is too far away from us to revive us. Also, with the same anointment on action, skill, and melee damage is increased by 100%. Now, for the shield, the only shield that I recommend is the Cryo Element Stinger, with the anointment on action, skill, start anointment. And also for the grenades, all I recommend is the Cryo Element Fish Slap, with the anointment on action, skill, and 50% bonus radiation damage. And the reason for that is cryo plus radiation is just a really good combination, whether that's in bossing or mobbing. And for the class mod, of course we're using a peregrine. As you can see, whenever Fl4k's Rakk hits an enemy, they drop a grenade. And for the artifact, we're using a radiation stone static charge for that bonus radiation damage on our melee attacks. Also for the same reason, since our Fish Slap is a melee attack, cryo plus radiation is just simply the best. Now, this build works in the, you can simply clear out any content on the game with this build. It's just the fastest clearing build, but there are some bosses that are really tanky. Let's say, for example, the Hag of Fervor in True Trials. Well, this build also kills him pretty fast, but if you want to kill him even faster, then I recommend switching the shield to the Revolter, also with the same anointment on action, skill, start anointment. And for the artifact, you want to switch to the Unleash the Dragon, because the Shock and Rage from the Revolter plus the Ignite from the Unleash the Dragon is just so strong combined with the Fish Slap. And as you can see on the first part of the video, we just easily killed the Hag of Fervor in True Trials for like less than 10 seconds, I think. Yep. Alright, so now moving on to the skill tree. Now here's for the green tree, you can just copy it. Basically, you want to place points on skills that increases your V1 damage, because V1 damage increases your overall damage, whether that's gun damage, melee damage, critical damage, whatever. So for example, Hidden Machine, this is V1 damage. The Power Inside, V1 damage. The Fast and Furious, I just maxed it out for that movement speed because I like moving fast. The gun damage is useless for this build. Here's for the purple tree, nothing. You can just disregard it. Now for the blue tree, here it is. Also for the same reason, we went down to pack tactics for more V1 damage. Also barbaric, yeah, for that pet bonus, since we're using the Spiderant for that bonus elemental damage. Also frenzy for that V1 damage. You also want to just place 1 point on he bites for that reflected damage from our pet, because that reflected damage counts as pet damage and it stacks on frenzy. Now here is for the red tree. I just placed points on it just to get down to RakkStab. On my first build video, I mentioned that RakkStab gives us more cooldown time. I was wrong. It actually gives us more cooldown rate, not cooldown time. So it's definitely better. So these are the augments that I use for my Rakk attack, which is Flock and Load and RakkStab. Alright, so that's my skill tree. You could just copy it or improvise and make a few changes with it. Now here's for the Garden Rank. And we're running it on Mayhem 11. Alright, so if you guys find this build helpful, again, please consider liking and subscribing and hit that notification bell. It'll really help me out. I'll place the save file on the description down below, including on the comments. So you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.